This morning. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Kim. Lovely to see you. Oh my goodness. So, yet another change with Restream. This morning I go on and instead of going 3, 2, 1, it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Something different every day. Keeps us on our toes though. So what's everybody up to? What's your weather like? We've actually got today, it's a lot cooler. It was yesterday as well. And we have drizzly rain today. So, too bad if I wanted to get the washing done that I'd planned. But yeah, that's all good. Hi, Marlene. How are you? Lovely to see you. Not that I can on here yet. So, I don't know whether Mum will be on today because it's Wednesday. Sometimes they go out shopping on a Wednesday. Alrighty, so this morning I have a it's a fun fold, but it's not hard at all. Simple as. So we'll go down and we'll do that in a moment. So my name's Lorraine. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Fraser Coast area of Queensland, Australia. So if you're in need of any products or card making stuff or advice, feel free to contact me. We do have a new joining offer at the moment, so I'll show you that in a second. And if you're interested in that, then you can pop into this QR code here, and that will tell you all about it, but I'll tell you about it as well. All right, other than that, not a lot this morning, so let's go down to the desk and we'll do the housekeeping first. Alrighty, bonus days. Time is up for you can't earn any more bonus coupons. However, it's time now to redeem them. So from the 3rd to the 28th of February, you can redeem your bonus points, your vouchers. So that's great. I hope everybody's got quite a few vouchers that they can put in and get some cheaper stuff. Alrighty, now the offer is, there's something I need to explain about this, and I wasn't aware of it until last night. So, and that was in the UK. I'm sure it's the same everywhere. So you can sign up to become a demonstrator and you spend $169. You get $235 worth of product. Sorry, it's not this one. It's the one underneath. You get $235 worth of product for your $169, and they will throw in this brand new stamping positioner. They will throw that in for you for free. Now, I believe it was $80-something. So you get $80-something worth of product for free. Okay, so this is what it actually looks like. It's easy to work with. You've got all your different positioning areas here. You've got your little tiny dots here that take your paper. I got my paper yesterday, so this is the grid paper that goes in it, so it helps you with your positioning. Great magnets. They're quite strong, the magnets, so you get that, and then you also get this piece here, which is really good for just doing small areas or working down a whole sheet. So that is free if you join during this month. Okay, so the grid paper, I believe, doesn't come with it. I believe you buy that extra. Okay, so that's that one. And then also, we've got new kits as well. There's a couple of new kits in, which are quite sweet. I haven't written them down, so I can't tell you what they are. This is the new, the colours of the new paper, which are the product of the month. Okay, so gorgeous papers, lovely colours. I actually do like these ones, so I have got these on my next order. Now, what I found out last night is you need to spend $125 and you get this for $9 here in Australia, different prices everywhere else. However, if you've used your coupons or you've used your Stampin' Up points, and it takes, once you've done that, if it takes your order below $125, you won't get this. You won't get offered this. This will be available for the month, but you have to be paying at least $125 for the order after everything else has come out, to be able to receive this for $9. Okay, so I only heard that last night, but apparently that's how it works. So there we go. All right, any questions on that, just ask and I will attempt to answer. I was really excited yesterday because I got my bugs. My bugs came into the house yesterday. I know, Kim. I know. I looked at that and thought, ooh. So I got the bugs into the house yesterday. So we've got the, what's it called? Specialty Rick Rack. It's 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter, and it's like a Rick Rack. I'm not sure how it will go making bows, but it would certainly go well across a card. Got these gorgeous little ladybugs and just these clear gems down here. So they're called Ladybug Garden Epoxy Shapes. Then I've got the dies, which is exciting, and I've got the stamps, and I've got the paper. So I'm not really, anybody not seen the paper? It is super cute, Kim. It really is. Super, super cute. I'll just have a quick, now, what did I do? I had stamps here, stamps. I had scissors here 2 seconds ago. Let me have a little quick look see through here, and then we'll get on with the card this morning. So, and I've just opened up the wrong side, but it doesn't really matter which side you open it, Lorraine. So look how cute these are. Aren't they just gorgeous? I just love all of them. I don't think there's any on there that I don't like. They've all been made to look so cute. So you've got all the ones here, which I believe some of these dies cut out. And then on the back we have this gorgeous little daisy pattern. How cute. Oh, then we have the card front sizes here, which are gorgeous. And then on the back we have some leaves. I forgot that had that bit in it. That's so cute. And then we have this one here where they're sitting on look at that, sitting on a toadstool, sitting on a tree stump. Little butterflies, so cute. Oh, look at the dandelions. Wow. All right, and a gorgeous little splatter pattern on the back of there. See, at first I was like, I don't want bugs in my house. Now I just love these. Oh, look, it's got the blackberries, the bugs in different colors. It's got a little tiny acorn cap for its hat there. How cute. Cute, cute, cute. And then on the back of there we have a crisscross pattern. And then this one is just gorgeous. It's the blackberries with the bees and the flowers. And then another crisscross pattern on the back. And then we have the toadstools and the gorgeous, what I would call tablecloth. and the gorgeous patterns on there with the different colours. Absolutely beautiful. So I can't wait to have a play with that. I'm loving the colours in that too. They're quite bright. So we've got basic black, blackberry bliss, Cajun craze, cloud cover, crushed curry, daffodil delight, mossy meadow, old olive, pecan pie, poppy parade, pumpkin pie, and very vanilla. So really, really good choice of you know what? I might even do that. Who suggested that? Kim. Hi Anne, how are you? Lovely to see you. How's the weather in New Zealand? Kim, I might have a bit of a play later. I think the actual will be a lot brighter, but yeah, I just printed this straight off, so it's just on paper. Okie dokie. It was one of the first sweets you purchased. So gorgeous. I sort of looked at it and thought, where am I going to use that? And then I realized that the toadstools, where's that? Terrific toadstools. This one. And I bought this one straight up when it showed up. This one here is still current. So if you think about it, you can add those two together. This is, oh, you can see I've used this one. This is just a stamp set. Oh, I see the other piece of paper is missing. It's a stamp set, but it came with the, what do you call it? Punch. So it came with the punch, that one. So yeah, I was quite happy when I saw that because I can see how you can integrate the two together. How are you, Roz? Okay, so today oh yeah, I showed you all that. Don't need to show you that again. So today I'm still working with this set here, mainly because I love it, but it is such a fun and happy sweet, and I've got a great niece or nephew coming in May, so I'm thinking unless something better comes up in the meantime, I'm going to use that, I think. Not sure whether my niece actually likes bugs or not. I know she usually runs a mile. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is it's just this, basically. That's all it is. It's not very hard. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Not hard to do. I've done it in two different sizes here because when I first did it, I did it at 3 inches, 1 inch, 3 inches, 1 inch, 3 inches. And then I thought it may just be a little bit too flimsy, but I don't think it will in the end. And this one, if you were going to make it, this one, if you're going to make it, would fit in a 7. Well, it wouldn't because by the time we finish, it's just over 7. A 7 by 5. This one I've cut down a bit. So this one's by 5 and I've done it at 10.5 because I wanted, these are at 2.5 and these are at 1.5. I wanted that extra bit of stability in the curve, if that makes sense. It's a sunny day. Oh, that's a really nice temperature, 26. Yep, love that sort of weather. So, and I'm choking myself. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to do the one that has the narrower bit there, I think. I think that's what I decided on. Yes, it is. All right, so you can see I've already cut some pieces here. That was to save me doing so much and taking up time doing that. But I will cut just going to use the basic white for this part. And I'm cutting it at 10.5 by 5. Pull that out. So I'm going to have to do it this way today. So 10.5. Do you know, I went looking for white to cut my pieces out of. And I didn't have any pieces quite big enough. So I had to cut more. The other thing too, after I'd cut it, have a look at that. Can you see the difference in those two whites? So I think this is Whisper White, and this is definitely the normal white. Pretty sure this is Whisper White, and I got it at, where did I get it? Possibly one of the retreats, Donna's retreats that I went to. And I got this Whisper White, and it is not the same white. It wasn't until I cut 3 that I found I had 2 one colour and 1 a different colour. So that's in the 12 by 12s, of course. All right, so then I've cut that by 5, and now I'm going to score at 2.5 and 4, 6.5, and 8. That's right. Okay, so maybe I should have gone a bit harder. That'll be right. So then what we do is we just concertina it. So we're having mountain, valley, mountain, valley. So let's go mountain, valley, mountain, and then valley. And I'll just make sure they're nice and burnished. I have a habit of forgetting to do this, and then I wish I had done it. Okay, now which way does it go? That way. So you can see it just folds like that. In this, as it is now, it would fit in a, and it probably will by the time we finish, fit in a 5 by 5. So more of a square card. All right, that's that bit. So now what I want to do is on each of these here, I want to put one of those and put it about halfway. So what I want to do is the bottom one first so that I can match all the others up. So if I look at that and get it about there, not do what I did yesterday and put the stuff on the wrong side, and I'm just going to ink. Here we go again. Well, I can't tell the difference between ink and glue. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop that about halfway. So that it looks even. I'm going to pop that one on there. Now I'm going to do the next one, which I'm going to fold this, and then I'm going to, actually it's going to go in a bit because that all go to the next one, so it wouldn't really have mattered which way I did it. So we're going to do this side, and we're going to put Just still line it up though. That one there. And then we're going to do the third one, which has a mark on it. So again, we're just going to do this side here. And make sure it's in the middle and sort of lined up, and that one there. So you can see where we're going. We're going to have this. Oh, goodness. Where are we? Oh, goodness me. The crazy stuff that goes, yeah. I'm dreadful for night times being my time where my mind decides now's a great time for you to think about this and this and this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now put these pieces. So these pieces measure 1 1/4. No, they don't. They measure 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. And I'm going to put those onto here. So I can actually spread this out. Now I figured that these are a little bit directional. So and I'm going to pop that on there like that. Then we're going to do the next one. You know, even though it's a lot cooler, we've still got humidity here. Not as bad as it has been, but definitely humidity. Okay, let me straighten that up a little bit and put that one on there. And then we're going to put the third one on here. Hi, Marlene. How are you? Well, I know Suzanne's birthday card's going to be late because I took it down there and then forgot to give it to her. And I haven't done Valentine's. It's not something I think about. All right, so there we go. That's what we've got so far. All right, now what we're going to do, I've cut 3 of these. They were from, so I've got 2 floral and 1 with the little squares. So I'm going to spread them out like that. Now these are going to go onto the top here. So that one, then that one, and then the next one. So do I want to go ahead and do that straight away? Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to pop anything up particularly. I might pop up a greeting on the front, but I think the rest of it, otherwise it's going to be too bulky. So yeah, keeping it simple, we'll just put these on. So I'm going to put a floral one on the back. Line it up so that it looks, so we've got that one. And then I'm going to put this one, this one. So I absolutely love this set of dies. And then this one I'm going to put onto the front here. I have my wedding anniversary before my birthday. So my wedding anniversary is this coming Sunday, I think. It's the 8th. 40 years. Okay, so now I have those there like that. Now, I was a bit worried it wasn't going to stand, but it is standing. So that is awesome. That has given me a lot of... so I didn't have a pattern for this. I basically looked at a picture and I thought, oh, I think I can work out how that's done. And this is how I saw it. So that's how we've got it done. So now we're going to put something on each of these. Now, I want to put probably the same thing on each, but I wanted to pick out a color from each of these to do the rose. So what I've done is I've cut out the rose, which is on the opposite side of that piece. And then I was wondering, do you think we should color it? Or do you think we should just leave? I think it's a bit bland if we just leave it plain. The one on the front is going to be popped up, of course. Oh, you celebrated 40 years last June. Hi, Daryl. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, like I said the other day, someone deserves a medal. I don't know if it's him or me, but I think one of us does. So we've got the roses. I'm going to put one on each. Maybe the back one leave plain, and then just pick one of the colors and do it darker, lighter, plain. I don't know. But I was looking in here. We've really only got two colors. So we've got the fresh freesia and we've got the pecan pie, and then there's that. What are the colors in this? Let me check. Calypso coral, darling duckling, okay. Fresh freesia, old olive, peach pie, and petal pink in gold. Okay. So there's petal pink in there as well. So I could do, let me look. I can't do petal pink because I don't have it. I thought I did. I did, and I'm not sure where it's gone. Is that it? There it is there. That's petal pink. Fresh freesia. And what was it? Pecan pie. So I can use those to colour the... You said at least you still talk to each other. Oh, Kim, you're 47th. Wow. Good today. That's good to hear, Daryl. 47th. Well, so I was married before, and that would have been... When did we get married? 77. Yeah, so we would have been looking at 49 years if I was still with my first husband. You were too when you got married. Oh, you girls crack me up. Oh dear, oh dear. All right. Oh, I don't know. Let's do this one and this one, and we'll have a green, and we'll have another one of those. Oh no, I want a pink, don't I? Not a... Yeah, I want a... Let's have a pink as well. All right. Oh dear. Oh, that's lovely, Inika. 43rd. Ah. Anyway. All right. I think on the front I'm going to use the Fresh Freesia, and I'm just going to try this first because I've still got two more of those. Goodness gracious. I've still got two more of those, these flowers to cut out if I decide to do it this way, so this is the Fresh Freesia. So just going over that, just do it maybe a bit darker in the middle, like that. And then I'll just put the green just on the leaves. This is a bit more tricky because I've cut them. And obviously the gold's resisting the colour, so then we have something like that, which I think looks a little bit better than just the plain gold, but we've got the gold in there. What do you think? So I'll quickly cut another two of those. So this is chatter time, isn't it? Chatter time while Lorraine cuts roses. I've got to go right up. Oh, that's handy. I've got to go right up through the middle, would you believe, to get to them. There's some rather cute little flowers in here, actually. Sorry, this won't take long. Yeah, so my first husband and I are still really good mates. He's over in Western Australia. He's in Esperance. So it's good when we go over there, we'll have somewhere to stay. They stay with us when they come over here, so that's awesome. It's good there's no nastiness. Yeah, so things happen for a reason, don't they? My husband, I've known since I was 5. His mum and my mum were good mates. His mum used to be the lollipop lady at school. When I used to play my mum up and say, I don't want to go to school, Kevin's mum used to say, come on, Lorraine, and she'd grab me by the hand and she'd take me across the crossing. And my mum used to disappear as quick as she could. And yeah, and she was also a dinner lady. Because in the UK we had hot lunches, and his mum was also a dinner lady, and I hated carrots. And I remember one day I when I went, you sort of went down the line with your plate and what have you, and I said, no carrots, thank you. And they said, you have to have some of everything. And I'm like, oh. And I think because I said no carrots, they put extra on. Well, everyone else had finished their lunch except me because I couldn't eat these carrots. And Kevin's mum said, come on, Lorraine. She said, you can do it. She said, just one. So I put one carrot in my mouth, gagged, and she said, that's enough. So, yeah, we've always joked about me and my carrots that I didn't eat. But it's fun, isn't it, when you can think of something from all those years ago. Okay, so this one's slightly... Oh, well, that's interesting. This one's going to be a little bit different, so we'll make sure this one goes in the middle. There's some lovely little clusters of flowers as well. Okay. Let's do this. I probably find that there was a die for this or something. I don't mind fussy cutting. It's not hard. I do usually like to do it while I'm of an evening. I prefer to do this when I'm sitting there either watching YouTube or doing something else. I either do something like this or I do crosswords. Keep the old brain active, I would say. So you can see those two are like that, and this one is different. So that one can go in the middle. How about that? Right, so that one's been coloured. What happened? You love carrots. The only veggies you won't eat is peas and corn. Okay. You love hearing how people met? Well, Kevin's 6 years older than me. Well, he was born in 52. I was born in 58. So he's 6 years older than me. So when we were growing up, it was more my brother-in-law that I spent time with, not Kevin. I mean, I was 6 years younger. I was just a kid, he wasn't having anything to do with that. So I didn't have much to do with him until I was in my 20s, early 20s, I suppose. I do remember when I had my hair cut from very long to very short because my cousin was becoming a hairdresser and I was the guinea pig. I'm going to do this one. We're going to do it with this. This is the peach pie, and I had my very long hair cut, and he saw me one day and he said, "Who did that to your hair?" And to this day he prefers my hair long, but it makes me look too old these days. Okay, so now we have that one, and see if we can do the petal pink. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out on this one, but we can try. Oops, I've got all sorts of stuff coming up on my screen. Go away. Thank you. Oh, well, there you go. It's funny, isn't it, how when you look back, how you actually do meet people. My first husband, he was on the trawlers here in Australia, and they were up north in off the Cape, and the trawler that he worked on came into Cairns, and that's where Mum and Dad had their restaurants. And of course, I used to work in the restaurants, and he came in a few times into the restaurant. I think I was 14. He, you know what it's like. You go all gooey and silly, and and anyway, after a while, after we talked a few times, he asked Mum and Dad if he could take me out, and I was only 14, and I have to say my parents were very strict. And anyway, they agreed, which really shocked me. They said he could take me out, but obviously I had to be home at a certain time and blah blah. And yeah, and it just went from there. And then we split up because he was 17 when I was 14, and then we split up when I was 17. And then I went back over to Perth with my parents when I was 19, and I met up with him again, or 18, and I met up with him again, and we started going out. We got married. That was the end of that. No Navy. I was supposed to be going into the Navy. So, yeah. My brother was already in the Navy, and I had said, right, well, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I didn't get there. Got married instead. Okay, let's have a look at these roses. I know roses don't really have any particular way to be, but I think I prefer that up that way. Doesn't matter if the flower looks like it's... So this is what I'm going to do. Oh, really? If you're friends with me on Facebook, I put a photo up yesterday. Well, actually, when I first started doing videos, my hair was it was that far off my waist because I'd just had it cut. But yeah, my mum always hated my long hair, always hated it. All right, so that's what we've got. I'm going to put these on with some dimensionals, but I'm also going to, I might cut some other greenery. I'll see how I go. I'm feeling there's a little bit of lack of colour. All right, so let me pop these up. I don't want to put too many in because if I'm going to stick bits in there, you know what it's like. And I might use some minis up on the leaves. Oh, where's it gone? There it is. Just use some of these minis up on these. Oh, you rotten thing. Look at that. There you go. If I'd have wanted it to stick there, it wouldn't have. Okay. Let's leave it at that. Take off the bits. And I just want to pop that in there like that. And like I said, afterwards I can put some. This one is a little bit... Which way am I? This one's different. Oh, hello, Miss Molly. What can I do for you? Hey? I'll just put that one in there like that, I think. So again, we use some of these edge bits. Hi, Leslie. Oh, Roz, really? When mine was long, I used to put it in plaits every night because it used to tangle around my neck. And I have this thing about anything around my neck. Oops. Oh, well. Maybe in a past life I was strangled. I don't know. But yeah, I really I never minded it long, and it was easy enough to keep because my hair's very fine. But yeah, working with the dogs was funny, especially if we had puppies, because you'd lean over, and I always had it popped back in a ponytail, and you'd lean over and the puppies would grab hold of it. You'd have puppies hanging off of the end of your hair. Oh, Suzanne, yes. Mum did that with me a few times too over the years. Came out beautiful, didn't it? Just gonna pop that one there, and then might put that one that way. I wasn't going to pop the one up at the back. All these others I was just going to leave them. See, that's what happens. You get talking. But you know what? We're going to have a card at the end of it, and that's all that matters. Okay, so So next time I get on, and I must start getting in here sometimes and, you know, playing with card and what have you. I used to do it all the time when I didn't have time to do it. Isn't that weird? So weird. And I'll just pop. Maybe there. All right, so this is what we have. So we've got the roses on there, and this is what you see when it's stood up. So you see, and it's pulled out. I should do it like that. So it actually works better than I thought it did, but that's good. I like these bits on the back. I was thinking I might colour them, and maybe next time I might just edge them. You've never heard of rolling your hair in juice cans? Oh, wow. Now that's different, isn't it? I haven't heard of that either. Anyway, that is what we've got at the moment. So I need a sentiment, which I think I'll pop a sentiment down the bottom here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put yet. Let me find a decent one. So go to my go-to, of course. And these are still available, by the way. Anyone who hasn't, here in Australia they are. Anyone who hasn't got them yet. Do you know what? I absolutely love this here, Spread Joy. That's in the Sweet Bugs. I can see me using that a lot. So I'm going to use it right this minute. The Hello Friend's nice as well. Where's the Spread Joy? There it is, right smack bang in the middle. Oh, these are so cute. Maybe it'll give me inspiration this afternoon to sit and do something. Although I do have to... Oh, sorry, that was me. Thank you. Let me just put this on. So yesterday I did something else that I haven't done for a little while. I actually baked. I did bake some brownies a while ago. But haven't done it for a while. You know what? I keep forgetting that I have these ephemera packs in here. And I really should remember them. I don't want the Christmas ones, of course. There's some quite nice ones in here, but I've decided on that now, so put them away, Lorraine. Now, I will... Where's my... Let me get a strip of white, of which I have many. My box of white strips is huge. All right, let me put that in there and cut it. And how long is that? About that. So let me cut this off. Look, magnets at about there. Put it through. Straight would be good. So I've got a little tag I decided I don't use my punches enough. So now what colour could I do that in? I'm thinking possibly I might just do it in the Secret Sea because I love the Secret Sea. I think that will be okay. Stand up. Oops. There we go. Spread joy. Maybe. No. Maybe just along there like that so that it, when it's closed, it covers all of the things. So I might just pop it on at that end. Before I do, let's give it a bit of colour around the edge. What should we do? Let's do, I might take in a little bit around the edges. Nothing too much. Weird noise happening outside. There we go. And I'm just going to probably stick it flat. What do you think? Like that? Oh my goodness, what was it? Ah, 8 ounces of cream cheese, half a cup of butter, teaspoon of vanilla, and 3 cups of powdered sugar. That is what we call icing sugar, I think. I love carrot cake, but my husband doesn't. So I made a walnut cake yesterday. All right, so I'm just going to put that on there. And you know what? I'm thinking, hoping the glue will hold it. I'm actually thinking I might use some tear and tape because I want it to stick and I want it to hold. So I'm just going to put a couple of these on there because it's not holding on in a huge area. I mean, it doesn't have to. Yeah, so we can put another one on. I just feel like I wanted something a bit stronger than the glue. And then I'll take this off. I was thinking what I might do is I have some 8x8 cards here. And, or, card blanks. And I was seriously thinking that I might try and do something with one of those one day. All right, so I'm just going to pop that on there. Confectioner's sugar. Okay, yeah. The card looks good. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird, hey, but I like carrot cake. I don't mind carrots so much these days, but they do I like them baked in the oven. That's how I like them. I'm not so keen on, well, I don't ever. The only time I ever boil or steam carrots is if I'm doing carrots and swede together, because swede is quite bitter on its own and the carrot sweetens it, and the two together are very nice. All right, I'm just going to put a couple of these on here, just to give it a bit of sparkle. So I'm thinking maybe one up here, and then maybe another one there, and another one there, and I will remove. Remember yesterday I said I thought my cats had been up here? Put that one there and see if I can get rid of the... All right. So that, people, is our card today. Baked veggies are awesome. Okay, Suzanne, see you soon. That's the card. I didn't cut any extra green, and maybe it doesn't need it after all. I like the way that we've got the gold resist on there. And I'm glad I decided to do it. So that, like I said, is the one that I did with just that one's got the 1.5 inches in between, and then this one, it gives you more space to put things, but it only has the 1 inch in between. You can see the difference. So I might have a go at the other one as well and see how we go, but I'm loving this one. I think it's really nice. I'm just hoping that is going to be strong enough. Now what you can do is you can put a panel on the back here if you wanted to, but there we go. That would make a nice Mother's Day card, actually, wouldn't it? Something like that. And you could put more on it. You could really put more on it if you wanted to. But yeah. Alrighty, that is me for today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Actually, it's good to find out what everybody likes and what they don't like. So there's not much in the vegetable line that I don't like. I eat pretty much, there we go, pretty much all vegetables. Yeah, there's only a couple. Yeah. I think your Mother's Day is before ours. Yours is in March, isn't it? I know that in England it's in March. Ours is in May here. Yeah, so yeah, very little that I don't eat. I don't eat anything with fat on it, I have to say. Fat gets taken off of everything that I eat. I can't stand the feel of it in my mouth. But yeah, I'll eat anything. Chuck it my way. Oysters I'm not that keen on unless they're cooked. I'll eat oysters Kilpatrick. May the 10th. Oh, so yours is May as well. Okay. Yep. Yep. May for us as well, and it's March in the UK. So my mother-in-law used to get 2 cards. Oh dear. All right. Well, I'm really happy with that today. I'm happy with the way it turned out. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day or evening. And I will see you all again tomorrow, hopefully with something a bit different. I watched what did I watch? Iced Images last night. She did a really nice card. So I was looking at it and wondering how I could incorporate it with the bugs, and if I can, I'm going to do that. Oh, you're allergic to peppers, or capsicum we call them. Um, it's so awkward because I call different things. Like I call peppers, bell peppers. I call them peppers. Over here we call them capsicum. Um, I call, what do they call them? Sugar snap peas. I call them mange tout, and here they're called sugar snap peas or whatever it is. What else is? Oh, in England we say courgettes, and here they call them zucchini. So lots of different words. And my husband and I sort of tend to use a little bit of English and a little bit of, when we're at home on our own, we just speak the same way we always have. So, my food is in the larder. It's not in the pantry. The pantry is another room off of a kitchen, which we don't have, that sort of thing. So yeah, that we still use a lot of the English words when it's just us, but when we've got company or when we're out with a group, of course we use the Australian words for it, unless we can't remember. But we say truck instead of lorry here as well. In England it's lorry, and I must admit that when we were over in England we still called them trucks. We didn't call them lorries. Alrighty, thanks so much everyone, and have a great rest of your day. Take care. If you haven't already, I would love it if you could subscribe, give me the thumbs up, and I will be back in the morning. So take care of you all. Bye for now.